What a year it has been for Pennsylvania thoroughbred racing. With the passage of slots, Philadelphia horsemen can now look forward to a very bright future. And of course, we experienced the incredible story of Smarty Jones. The little Pennsylvania bred captured the hearts of people all over the world, not just racing fans, but everyday people. Smarty won the biggest race in the world, the Kentucky Derby, then the Preakness, and just missed winning the Triple Crown. It was a period of time I'll never forget, and I'm sure neither will you. Smarty Jones is now off to the breeding shed, and hopefully will give us more thrills with his offspring. I want to present to you something very special, the inside story of Smarty Jones as he raced into thoroughbred racing history. Let's begin now at historic Churchill Downs with the Run for the Roses. The backstretch Kentucky Derby week is like no other barn area in the world. Hundreds of media members and friends of horsemen flock to catch a glimpse of the future Kentucky Derby winner.
Like Smarty, huh? He's a good horse, isn't he? 6 wins.
He can tell you all about his wins in Arkansas and everything.
Earlier in the week, trainer John Service gets his first look at what will become a growing media contingent as Kentucky Derby 130 nears.
Coming that way, guys, heads up.
Of course, John has a job to do, and with the help of stable foreman Bill Foster, Pete Van Trump, and groom Mario Arriaga, Smarty Jones is in great hands.
You take everything that you read and hear about the Kentucky Derby and magnify it maybe 10 or 20 times, and that's what it's like. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience.
Just being here and having fun, and just the experience of being, you know, with good people, good horses, being a Churchill for once.
Is the pressure getting anybody at this point?
Not yet. I think the pressure will start getting about Saturday morning.
Nice leisurely mile and a half.
Each and every morning about 9, Service meets and greets the media from around the world, fielding questions personal and professional.
He's getting his game face on. You know, he was real tough today. He was real aggressive, but he galloped good. I mean, he bowed his neck and pulled and galloped around there real nice. And you know, he pulled up, stopped, looked, walked off the racetrack like a true professional.
He was rubbing horses in Florida, and he was hurt, so he came home to have his family take care of him. He came to a football game because his sister was cheering, and that's when we met.
Later in the week, the pace will pick up. The owners have arrived, Roy and Pat Chapman.
Don't you get that? He got me on tape.
The atmosphere becomes bright with cheers as Pat steals the show.
Here comes Smarty.
Go get him, Smarty.
Hanging on, hang on.
Roy is filled with pride, moving about in his wheelchair as if it were powered with a jet engine.
Get him well, and need to get him to the Arkansas Derby. And hopefully Kentucky after that.
What got me here is a good wife and a good family. I'm very serious.
Hey, Stu!
Hey, there's my man. How you doing?
There's Mr. Cool. Hey, Stu!
It's Derby Day. The pressure is building. Over 140,000 fans coming to see history. Will it be Smarty Jones? Bill Foster is optimistic.
Quietly, I have a lot of confidence in this horse. His heart and his ability.
What's going to happen if it rains?
Rain is going to move him up some more.
Meanwhile, John Service arrives at the barn around 3 o'clock, nervously pacing, concerned about the weather. His 2 sons, Blaine and Tyler, are at his side. Tyler is a bit fidgety.
Please stop. That's twice I asked you. I'm not going to ask you again. I don't want to beat my kid on front of television.
They're building rapidly, so it does look like a wet, late afternoon and evening here. It's like a sloppy race coming in, and maybe severe storms.
He's never run on this kind of track this sloppy like this. I don't know. I really don't know, Bruce. We're going to find out.
Find a reason whether you're happy or sad.
I would have rather seen a fast track, to be honest with you.
It's now time to get the horse ready. And Smarty knows he's got a big race ahead of him. Smarty, you ready to go? Ready to win this thing, buddy?
You just winked at.
You gonna win the Kentucky Derby, buddy? I'll take that as a yes. You nervous at all?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
You calming your dad down?
Trying to, at least.
Seems calm.
Just
I
kidding.
think he's calm.
He's calm.
Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure he is.
Smarty, this is what you've been waiting for, buddy. Yeah, that's right.
After a few finishing touches, it's time to head to the paddock.
All right, boys, let's head over. Time to make the donuts. You too, man. Time to make the donuts, huh? So you're gonna make me look bad, son. You're too tall. You're so much taller than I am. I can't handle it. Thank you very much.
Marty!
Go, don't clap, don't clap. Don't do that.
After a few tense moments, the trip through the mud is quite an experience.
Dad,
Bill, good luck to you, my
we
friend.
should have those things, like in the golf thing that says quiet,
This
please.
is what we've been after, bud.
Dad, that says quiet, please.
Yeah, really. Should have a big sign.
Yeah.
Hold up, quiet, please.
I'll do it. I will.
Well, so far, so good. Pick the tempo up, big guy. Clip your heels. Oh, big boy. Oh, now.
Your knees didn't buckle, I noticed, when you got to look at the spires for the first time on a Derby day.
No, actually, it feels great to be here finally, and we're really excited. We're looking forward to it. Yeah, it's great. Once in a lifetime, bud.
With about 5 minutes to go until post time, the family gathers, nervously waiting for the race of their lives.
Whatever happens, buddy, we had a hell of a John, let me tell you.
Alan reached the post time for the 130th Kentucky Derby. Off and running in Kentucky Derby 130. Perfect start for Lionheart. Smarty Jones has a good forward position early. A lift out farther back to his outside comes Reed with footnotes. Heading past the half-mile pole in the Derby. And it's Lionheart trying to go all the way in front. Lionheart, here comes Smarty Jones. Quickly up that tackle him on the outside. Lionheart leads the way. Lionheart confronted by Smarty Jones on the outside. Fly back, the Reed comes out there on Reed the footnote. Captain following the head for home. Lionheart set down to a pull-out ride. The outside, here comes Smarty Jones. Smarty Jones, Lionheart bids him gaily. Smarty Jones pushing down by. Smarty Jones is taking it easy.
We got to get you down there, baby. You all right, bud? Chappie, we got to get you down there, baby.
What a great win. It brings tears to your eyes watching the Chapmans and Service families celebrating. Winning the Kentucky Derby is something you can only dream about, but it happened to them on that first Saturday in May. 2 weeks later, Smarty was off to Pimlico, hoping to win the second jewel of the Triple Crown, the Preakness Stakes. Once again, I had John Service mic'd up for sound. Reality television has never been so good, especially in horse racing. Smarty Jones arrived on the grounds of Pimlico Racecourse early Wednesday afternoon. Pennsylvania bred settled nicely into stall number 40, reserved for Kentucky Derby winners like Seattle Slew and Secretariat. He and his best friend Butterscotch discussed their new digs. The next day, with the sun rising over Old Hilltop, Smarty Jones hit the Pimlico Oval for the very first time. On this day and the next, Service and exercise rider Pete Van Trump would lightly train Smarty up to the race.
I tell you, this horse has come a long, long way. He didn't used to be. I mean, he was a freaking handful. Was he? Now he's like a pony.
You know, everybody in here yesterday was bouncing around in their stalls, right? Smarty's back there, like his back with all fours up sleeping.
Everything is perfect, and Service gives Smarty's owner Roy Chapman the thumbs up via the cell phone.
Hey, Chap. Everything's super, buddy. Very good, very good. No, I just wanted to let you know we had a real good morning and everything's looking good, buddy.
John's wife, Sherry, is feeling the strain of dealing with the crush of media. She's helping her husband schedule interview requests from around the world. Only problem, she's lost her voice.
Better, but I'm trying to whisper so I can save it for later.
John continues to do what he can to help promote Smarty Jones and the sport of horse racing. He's asked to attend a charity event as a celebrity bartender.
$5.50. You ordered the right drink.
On Friday night, it's off to the ballpark, where he throws out the first pitch at the Orioles game. John was a little off stride, missing the catcher.
I choked. Got a little nervous. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I threw it hard enough.
It's race day, and Service says he's relaxed, but he seems much tighter than before the Kentucky Derby. Yet, he remains friendly. The conditioner keeps the cameras at a distance from his prized colt. His foreman, Bill Foster, gave the marching orders.
When he was in his hotel room watching television, he called me on the cell phone. He says, "What the hell are you doing?" He said, "You get those people out of there." So, unfortunately, I'm the bad guy.
Later in the afternoon, with 3 hours until race time, it's off to the clubhouse to meet family and friends. John has become a celebrity, signing autographs along the way and shaking hands.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. My pleasure.
It's back to the barn with an hour and a half to go until race time. Smarty is getting ready. Service is also keeping track of the flyers back home. The orange and black are winning, and that helps take the edge off.
It's killing me not being able to watch it.
With the clock ticking down, John and his son Blaine share a moment to reflect on this amazing run to greatness.
I didn't really realize it after we won the Derby, so I started thinking about it, and I was like, you're going to be talking about it like, for the rest, like, forever. You know?
Well, just remember, whatever happens has been a good ride.
It's time to go. The walkover is chaotic. The cameras are way too close, and Service lets them know it.
Sir, you're going to have to move back. You're going to get kicked. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Smarty seems calmer than all of us. He's unbelievably controlled, despite the huge crowd screaming as he approaches the saddling area.
Thank you, Jeff. Look, we'll face him this way, let him stand sideways, so we can see both spots.
Meanwhile, jockey Stuart Elliott arrives. The strategy is the same as the Kentucky Derby.
Do the same thing, bud.
Yeah?
Sit as long as you can.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of them horses going to be running at the end.
Right. Okay.
He's handling like a pro, ain't he?
Acting good, huh?
There you are. I was looking for you guys.
Tradition, we can't break tradition.
I was wondering where I asked Sherry. I asked Sherry, I said, where's everybody at? They said, you guys are already up in the box.
I'm superstitious. Michael and I said we got to do it.
Good.
Yeah,
good. I like it.
Lauren come down the room. She said my mom's a nervous wreck.
Really?
Oh, well.
What are you going to do? You know how mothers are.
Right.
Good thing we're not like that, right?
Yeah.
Mom can get nervous. As long as the horse don't get nervous, that's good.
And what about Sherry's Service? How is she feeling?
Very nervous. Just hoping we can do it for everybody.
It's riders up, and time to head to the box in the grandstand to watch history.
Good luck, Stu.